it's scarring alopecia. So basically, from the pulling and from all the
Mm.
things, now you form scar tissue, and the hair can't grow
Can't
there.
grow back. The follicles are
It is
damaged.
it's traumatizing
Yeah.
because you're used to seeing yourself one way.
Hmm.
And I'm saying this for myself because what I do now, I'm like, God, just make me love who what this is now, because this is what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Unless I go to Turkey, and I mean, that's another.
I had somebody on my set that worked a part of our crew
Mhm.
went to Turkey and did it. And I
Mhm.
was like, I we had a private screening for cast and crew,
Mhm.
and I shouted them out and told that story. And he stood up, and I was like, "Look, your hair look great.
Mhm.
Hair look fantastic." And I couldn't do it, but I'm glad he was able to.
Listen, to each his own. I've thought about it, but I'm just, because it goes from, okay, this is changing, to sometimes it's drastic
Yeah,
when you look and you're like, oh my God, what
it
is
can get
going
rough. It can
on?
get rough. I had an afro at 19, so imagine like I had the afro and like
Oh,
right
you
here in
started
the
George
front,
Jefferson in?
it was like very very thin in the front, and I'm
Oh.
like, well, what is? And this is the only time in my life I was able to grow an afro because my mom would never let me do it.
Mm.
So now I'm like, all right, in college, doing what I want to do, and then that happened, and I was just like, what what do I do now? Like, did I do something wrong? Like, am I a bad person? Like, God, what did I do? So
I mean, and this is facts, like the things that run through your mind, and it's why it was very important for me to have you come here and talk about it, because there are more bold men than there's more bold men than you think, and we
yeah.
don't think about the process. A lot of the times, it's not a choice.
Hmm.
Like, I don't choose to be bold. It's like I'm bold. Like, it's what I had to eventually end up becoming. But there's a process, and it's important for us to know how you feel during that process.